enjoy that. Just enjoy that for a moment. Okay, it's a new game. I, to be fair, hadn't even opened this yet. So the fact that it asked me to continue and then played credits is baffling. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Dad. Z Z Z Z Z Z Dad, wake up. 5 more minutes. You said that 5 minutes ago. And also 10 minutes ago. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth.
Build that dad.
Build that dad. That's a hairy dad. Slim tank board, slim binder board, thick binder board, athletic binder board. We're probably going to go for skinny. This is a dad, this isn't me, so we won't do my pastiness. I don't want to be appropriating, but I also don't want to be. Oh my god, can you be literally white? Literally white. We'll do a kind of a mixed race dad. Okay. Heads. Diamond head. Heart head. Oval head. Round head. That's me. I'm a round head. Square head. Triangle head. Chin head. What's the difference between a triangle head and the oval head? The pointiness of the chin. Okay, we'll do an oval head then. Hair. Well, first things first, I am not having a blonde dad. We're not being blonde. Brown. We'll have a look at that. Man bun. Caesar hair. Curls hair. Beaky. Locks. Ponytail hair. Why does this game with a man's ponytail give a more accurate representation of my hair than girls' games do for their ponytail hair? Okay. I have lock nostalgia. I have nostalgia for locks. Do you know what? I keep coming back to the locks. We're gonna have the locks. Okay, the eyes. He's got dot eyes. Let's. Oh. We don't need those. Downturned, drippy, eggy, narrow, monoloid. I don't know what that means. It sounds insulting. It sounds like a school insult. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Salty eyes. Shiny eyes. Oh, they look horrible. Snake eyes. Wide eyes. Upturned eyes. Space warrior eyes. See, even though I'm not quite sure what those eyes are supposed to be, I kind of think maybe those. And we're going to do brown. Looking good, Daddy. My daddy needs a nose. Oh, Greek nose. Greek nose was nice and sharp. The hawk nose looks so much like one of my uncles. Snub nose. Snub nose or Greek nose. I think that one. Mouth. Cheese. Cupid. Full. Gap tooth. That's my mum's. Pouty. Liver. Kitty. Hamburger. Salty. Slim. That's actually my dad's mouth. My dad's lips didn't show. So I can't do my actual dad. Smirk mouth. So many of these dads have full lips. I feel like I have to do that one. That one looks too miserable. That one looks too miserable. Okay. Brows. Well, we're definitely got to do that for a start. Bushy. Nanny. High arch. Round. Soft. Slim. Short. S-shaped. Straight. Uni. Wild. Wizard. S-shaped. Yeah, S-shaped. Facial hair. Creepy stash. Is that the closest they'll let you get to a bit of stubble? Is that the closest they'll let you get to some stubble? Okay, we won't do it then. If that's the closest you can get to stubble, then we won't have it. Who's Vernon? Okay. Piercings. Nope. Don't need those either. Clothing. Underwear. Plain white tee. Random hamburger. Danny Sex Bang. Maple Bay. I may do egg nips. I may do the Maple Bay. No, not the cats. pick the Maple Bay one. Okay. Looking good, Daddy.
Name that dad.
Name that dad. Considering I gave him mixed race and locks, I'm gonna have to honor. I'm gonna have to honor my boy, Dave Lister. David Lister.
Be that dad.
Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photographs in little photo albums.
Yeah.
Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it.
Huh.
That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. Only way your father and I, only way your mother and I. Shall we have him apart from the space bit, have Dave's backstory and then he becomes gay? No, because then let's not make coming out be a thing. He's just gay. Okay. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. That is definitely Dave Lister's child. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4. Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realised you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realisation of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase.
Oh.
Dad! I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your scar band. Ouch, kid. The Scammiest Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off in the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Oh.
Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Alright, Emma P was the one who fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped in her pants during a sleepover, tried to steal people's pets. Flaming tennis ball. Lighter fluid tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. That is Dave Lister. Alright, I was a wild child. Yep. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to police. They didn't believe me either.
Oh.
Anyway, I've got to show this to MRR later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won.
Huh.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Big young. He only got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's.
Yeah.
With a Z. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy toaster blasts. So many Zs. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Exactly. Ugh. Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down in the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out. And the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out. And I didn't know what to do. But your father, old man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all going to be okay."
Oh.
He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda.
Huh.
She pats me on the back.
Huh.
Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right.
Heh.
Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago.
Huh?
Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever be a place in my heart, but it stings a little to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house disappear in the rear view mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor spaces where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops, keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Oh, that's to be honest. Good spin.
Yes.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not going to happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbours yet? Not yet, but the neighbourhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
Oh.
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. Just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighbourhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. That's a very pink house. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. You're Dave Lister's child, that's why. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog to person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you.
Yeah.
I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I will interrupt conversations to yell, "Dog!" to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot. Hey, it's a dog!
Oh no.
Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to the park around the corner. Today's tea, by the way, from my tea advent calendar, was turmeric. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighbourhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello. Did you throw this thing at my head? He runs around in circles, nudges my leg with his nose. Oh God, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? Got it. You definitely called that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Were you traditionally supposed to aim for people's heads? It's a new technique. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard this next round. Not again. Not ever again. Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm David, and this is my daughter Amanda. I look over at Amanda to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. She's reading that book. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa! My natural dad instinct kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. David, Amanda, get in there. Amanda, okay. David's HP 80, Brian's HP 80. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Brian, wow, cool, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. I have 65, he has 70. Brag! Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10. I'm 5 ahead. Brag again. Amanda's in all honours classes this semester. Brian loses 10. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20. He's 5 ahead. Item. Grade card. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad! Awesome grades. Brian loses 25. Brian, you really carry that around everywhere? Ouch, maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5. Brian, Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get in the top prize a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20. He's 5 ahead still. Brag again. A few months back, Amanda started to volunteering at the homeless shelter in our old neighbourhood. Brian loses 10. You don't say. She should talk to Daisy. She actually helped organise a food bank here in Maple Bay. Yeah, Amanda, I'm sure we could find something for you to do. It's extra powerful. You lose 20. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury being such a gracious winner? So I take it you guys are new to the neighbourhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence, that's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in a little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad.
Dad.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave and epics in 7 parts by Amanda Lister. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go to the coffee shop. I got to get my hands on a nice cup of the old bean juice or I'm going to be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner.
Yeah.
Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess... What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm at home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're the jerk who left their mug?
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
You do.
The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around the well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on the record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? It's Matt. I like Matt. What's with the name?
Hey.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Oh.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. I like Matt. In fact, Matt is more of a lister than... He's a bit darker than Lister, but Matt is more of a Lister than Lister. So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed You Black Coffee, Iced Tigrum and Sarah, Chai Atwood, Iced Tigrum and Sarah. I did not skip through that. I didn't even see what you said. That was quick. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah is this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism.
Oh.
I'm doing the thing again.
Hey.
But coming right up. And for you, I'll have the Macchiato Di Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium? What is Biggie Smalls? Big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets out to making drinks and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Scar was cool once. Yes, Dave's a Madness fan. David's a Madness fan like me. The couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house and that guy seems not only cool but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know.
We got this.
Come on. We got this. What do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighbourhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, David.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Hey.
You ought to come by when my daughters hang around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and need help coming up with a name for it. How about repulsive vomit? Chuck it in the bin? Well, I think we're going to have to taste it. No, we can't eat banana bread. It's made with fucking bananas. Get the full flavour profile of, really appreciate the flavour sensations of vomit. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labour. I think that would be commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just going to give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. I vomit. Projectile. This is amazing. Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Vomit bread. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread. Kennedy's grateful banana bread. Right said banana bread. Well, considering Right Said Fred have turned into fascists and bananas are evil, Right said banana bread. Like Right Said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it.
What?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Oh.
Yeah, Right Said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought I would sound cool, but once I said it, I realised that it just doesn't sound cool coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. Look, he's blinking at me. I look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? It's Derek Hale from Teen Wolf. We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
In fact, Derek Hale from Teen Wolf did like to lurk in backgrounds, moodily not saying anything to anybody. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Should get back to unpacking. Got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? It's right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you. Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Dad tip 19. Use your hips when throwing. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple of hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tipping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello?
Oh.
A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door brandishing a plate of cookies. It's Rimmer, but blonde. Hell. Oh? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbour. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm David. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers.
Oh.
But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
Did he just say Kirk Douglas? Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Oh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general, just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbour I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mister, actually. And, no, not anymore. He died.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Oh.
Hey, I'm your new neighbour, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbours in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter and Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. I'm one of 5. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Yeah.
Well, neighbour, I see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbour. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think a second and turns around.
Oh.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. He seems religious. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That wasn't the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry.
Alright.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. I think we've got a ton of good neighbour points if we bring it back. We're going to be the best neighbours in this whole cul-de-sac. We're going to kick all the other neighbours' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I'll hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Oh. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. Why is there a huge anchor on the front of your house? We just wanted to return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They look exactly like him. Christy.
Huh?
They were really good. Christian. I mean, I hear they were good. I didn't get to eat any. Is the last one called Christ? Oh, Chris. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just going to set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right, that's what we're going to do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach the house.
Eh?
I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. Did she just evaporate out of existence? As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come behind us. David? Bro!
Hey!
I turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Hello! You're handsome and you have a startled baby. Craig?
Oh.
Bro! Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey!
Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. I can do a voice for him for some reason. Cleaned up his act. Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me. You're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Oh, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up the tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to the exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Nice.
I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No I'm kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
I don't know.
I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's all news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins! You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstan Craig is a father. Of 3. Kegstan Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Oh.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg.
Huh.
Right. He was very good at it. Oh, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really got to keep up my heart rate. But River along for, resistance training. And clearly because this baby needs to be shaken until it pukes. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January the 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know.
Hey!
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like in the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. The baby projectile vomits. I'm doing a lot of vomit talk. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. He keeps disappearing. He keeps just poofing out of existence. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit and I'll text you every day and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
All right.
A dog! Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take?
Yeah.
Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. I don't even need to say it. She did it. Suddenly a pile of envelopes slide through the mouse slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back to the floor.
Yeah.
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes start back and forth scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Oh, it's you. You're having a crunch. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight.
Aww.
So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. I like that. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV at somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm going to do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic?
Dad.
No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. And he ceases to exist again. Why is that zap sound effect that takes him away? Well, yes, I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go, me! This way. Cool, okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly coloured mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favourite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. This is so written by someone who has never watched a sport in their life. Yay, my team! Hooray, my team's mascot! I hope I don't encounter opposing team fans. Several people in this bar are wearing distinctive colours of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanour, like me, the passion for their team is all good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm David, by the way.
Ah.
Are you watching The Game with a capital T and capital G? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep up, they'll win the game with ease. My preferred team. Yeah, imagine you're watching the World Cup and you're going, come on, my preferred team. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I've got to keep you company now.
Hey.
So, what do you want to know? What do you think of that game? They're really tossing those balls around, huh? Truth told, I wasn't really paying attention. I just saw a solid ball joke and I went for it. That's respectable. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? She takes a sip of her drink. It was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans in closer.
Hey, sailor.
Hey, sailor. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch The Game over another beer. The Game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points. Could you see? After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. You should be a sports commentator. And a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead. The crowd goes wild. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game. I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both silently go back to rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing the hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. That's how opposing fans in a pub after drinking heavily talk about their rivals. I disagree. My team is superior to yours. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm David.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Will you pick the best bar in town? As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs the place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. This bloke's just going... Good bar should be called Neil. Just Neil. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in the world. I agree. Neils are best. My nephew is called Neil. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I love shots. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is? Okay, David, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his hand tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. He also seemed to have just done really toxic fart. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever, she was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has some gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. He was already wearing it. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbours. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, with just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, David. So are we doing this or what? What?
Hey.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realisation rushes over me. I blush. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What do you mean by are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. So we have done a day. We have done a day. We're an hour in. My tea is nearly done. My tea's done. By the way, have a snowball. It's Christmas, and I'm working class and English. We have to do it. We have to do it. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early birds, still want to work out? This is... Oh. Rise and shine, early birds, still want to work out? This is Craig, BDW. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realising it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. Check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig, and I do want to catch up. Go to the Gime? I'll go to the Gime. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the Gime. I stretch and my bones creak. Gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth. Throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of Gime appropriate and head out. Gotta love that Gime. The neighbourhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the Gime is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta say, Posy dude, with your help I am. Help! This is it. This is how I die. I'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. He did a toxic fart as well.
Bro.
We head into the Gime and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmill and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we're on treadmills. Yeah. I did a snowball burp and a Craig, yeah, at the same time. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. But what is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Nice.
Nice. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve as a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine that I was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? What is that guy doing? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Trying to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god, training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he can crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out.
Nice.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buffing? Couple of years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. I spend most of the time in front of the mirror admiring my Adonis-like figure that I've worked so hard to sculpt. Ha! By that I mean lay horizontal and watch bad television.
Nice.
We're jogging now. Oh God, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broke a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice in my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. No, I don't like this story. Huff, yeah. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Bro.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you've scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Nice.
So we're running out of the frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him to a bowl of water, and the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Dude.
They never did catch the great fish of Grand Ridge, and they never well. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, here, I bought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go and put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the game feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our room, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I'm frantically put on clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run to the door. Meep meep. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low red Gerald Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be David. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks at the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody, very funny. Colin, please sit down.
Ah.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego! Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Are you all having a good time? Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo.
I don't know.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behaviour. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes. They're pushing the house around. They ever catch that rye? Yes! I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be in my classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali and the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. We can make something at home. And I can have another bit of snowball. I just flaked out for some reason. I am still here, right? I am still here, right? Cool, I think with our With our powers combined, we could throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. I don't know about that, but I can promise you it will at least be edible.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you! Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Baker said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not churning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I Amanda. Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell whatever it is she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? Don't think you get it. Okay. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. And I zapped out of existence again. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. I found this... I was going to read that. I found this antisocial mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal. There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Love cheese. Plus it has bacon in it. Don't love bacon. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem. We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in a bowl so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it in the pan to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavour. Pops, not only are we going to win the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with a crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. Mouthfeel? What is a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and the texture. Listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel and I honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Then biting the house. Oh my God. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food, it's about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Defenestrate. Discombobulated. All of a sudden the bacon bursts into flames. I must not have been paying attention to how hot the pan was. Fire! Oh God! Fire! I run around the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it out of my hands. Nope. She puts it down and calmly grabs a lid from the pantry. She places it on top of the flames and turns down the heat. Did I almost just burn down our brand new house because I was too busy saying silly words? Indubitably. Cool. Who wants takeout? Amanda and I order some Chinese food and eat it on the couch. You could have still had mac and cheese, just not put the bacon in it. Just saying. She flips on the TV. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favourite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting for ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost gone got control of the truck. I can't steer them out here. Damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP method to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you gonna die. That's because we're about to die, This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. And just to go zap again. Have you all gone back to sleep? Okay, you made a lot of noise and now you're dozing off again. Good piggies. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 minutes. So get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited about the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over these terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties.
Mm?
Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighbourhood? I'll probably end up staring uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better get started. Well, we better get started ready. We better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Whoa!
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going to be early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you bought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. He just slides in. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Chrissy. They're twins. Everyone's got twins. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Yeah.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Oh.
What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbour David and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I'll have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humour. But please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Oh, she's up and about again. Let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbour David. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow. Yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. Not remotely. Not remotely. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try to enjoy some of the food. And try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Aww.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather.
Aww.
Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shoves me into the centre of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second. All of these people live in a cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo and Craig. I don't want to talk to Joseph or Damien. Matt, Hugo and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over and say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place. And to try and take something like the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd the resistance training go the other day? Great, little River here's a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. So sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. Hey. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? How you settling in? Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. David, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the large yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, David, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmenisa, or Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Yes.
Yes. That was a loud yes. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Ha ha ha! Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way at the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego? Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter.
Oh.
Unbelievable, excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto the lawn and burned down half my yard too.
Nice.
Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everyone, sorry about that. David, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm kind of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts the earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Craig's like, nice! I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are there any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See that right there? You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate and unironically wear socks with saddles. Your kids can think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. Just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up all your time, David. Go and meet some of the other people around the neighbourhood. Talk to Robert and Brian. After sipping my snowball, I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. David. He's Father Christmas, but ginger. How the heck are you? Settling into the neighbourhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 inches in there. Is that your penis, Brian? The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Oh, David, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Hey. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a kid. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able dress the wound. That's not me reading it wrong. I'm able dress the wound. But now I gotta fireman carry a 6 foot 180 pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. It's that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We got to get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors.
Yeah.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll be out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert? Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, that's a quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Got to keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Yeah.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with someone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try and put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Burger time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. I don't want to hang out with him or Damien. I reject both of you! Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after the other, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Not his masterful technique. You probably don't know this, David, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah,
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party blew the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? I feel like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Hmm?
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the other kids. She decides to get into a babysitting game. She'll make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighbourhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, it's not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings that get you through to the other side. We ate rocking burgers today and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for the evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some of my friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighbourhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again. And then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home half an hour after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18 and you shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Geez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I'm going to get another drink, so we are going to do a 5-minute break.